Hi everyone! Today I'm going to be showing you how you can make a cool net pattern using a form of the true lover's knot. Let's get started. We're going to take our first rope and take it up and around itself so we have a loop. And then we're just going to send that string right through that loop. And once you have the first knot formed, it should look like this. You have a loop. You're just going to kind of want to adjust it so that it's placed where you're going to want your knot to be. And you can always readjust this when you're finished too if needed. And while still holding our loop in place, we're going to bring in our next string. So you're always going to be using one rope from one bundle of lark's head knots and then one rope from another that's right next to it. And we're going to send this rope, we're going to pull out the end just to make it a little easier. We're going to send that right through the loop so it goes over and under and pull it out some. And then we're just going to take that same rope to curl over itself. So we have this loop and then it comes under itself and you pull it through so that it comes back over. And then once we have our little loops connected, this is what makes it a true lover's knot, is two circles connected. We're just going to pull out the slack and adjust it so it's placed where we want. Just like that. Sometimes it might be a little hard to eyeball where you need it to be, but remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is homemade, handmade items. So if it's a little off, it just makes it more authentic. Let's do it again. So I'm going to take the string, and I like to use the one on the far left to start, and I take it up to curl around itself. So we have the start of our loop. Then we just take it and send it right through that loop. And then adjust its placement as needed. And we're still going to keep our loop formed. Then we're going to take the next rope that we have. I like to pull it up just so I have the end in my hand. And I'm going to send it over and under that loop. So we're just sending it through, and then you pull that through, get all the slack out, and then it crosses over itself here, so we have another loop forming, and then we just send it under and over to go through that loop. And now I have two loops that are connected. And I'm going to adjust my placement again just slightly, and then I pull out all the slack. Be patient when you're pulling out the slack so that your knot forms smoothly. Otherwise you might have to keep readjusting. Just like that. And then you can go on and you can do your next rows. Once again, we're going to take two ropes to form this knot. I'm going to use the rope on the left from this little guy and the rope on the right from this one to make our knot right in between them. I'll start with the rope here on the left. I take it up and over itself so we have a loop. Then I just take it so it goes right through itself. And I kind of pull and adjust, keeping my loop well defined. Now I take my next rope, the one that's on the right side, and I like to slide it so I get my end in my hand, just so it's a little easier, I guess. And I send it over and through, and I pull it out. Then I take it over itself so we have another loop, and then I just send it through itself. And I pull everything and take out the slack. Just like that. Now to finish my pattern, I'm just going to make one more in the center between these two. Obviously, if you were using this as a net, you would want to go back out and do all your ropes so that you have it evenly, basically alternating between the number in each row. But for this video, I just want to do a little kind of triangle shape and show you what it looks like all together. And there you go. This is just another fun way you can make one of those mesh slash net patterns, which is perfect if you are doing market bags. This is really pretty as a variation for wall hangings instead of using like a normal square knot. It's just a 2-rope knot. Of course, you could always double it up to make it a 4-rope knot. It would also be great to use in your plant hangers, especially if you're somebody who likes to just use overhand knots. This is a cool variation on that. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and inspiring, and thank you so much for watching.